I love what we're going to share now, and that is movement, body movement, because we've become so restricted in our body movement that we've forgotten to allow our body's expression, and for that expression to be from a place of love and joy. We've really restricted and confined our body movement. I invite you to look at your movement and whether your movement, so your exercise, is to get to an idea of the image you would like your body to be. And for a time, just to let that go. Let that go, because there is a pressure, there is a message, and it's some form of punishment to the body that we are moving in this way, so our body doesn't look like this, it looks like this. And when we allow anything to be in joy, it takes its natural shape, it takes its natural beauty, it takes its natural tone. And I felt within myself my whole kind of body shift and adapt and change. It's a bizarre but very beautiful feeling as my body started to move into its shape through moving in joy rather than moving to obtain and to get to and to tone and to look a certain way. Again, if we look at children, they move in joy, and it's such a beautiful thing to watch, and it's so innocent and so obvious that they are enjoying moving their body. So when was the last time that you danced? When was the last time that you moved your body in joy? I began to find for myself that if it wasn't joyful, then I didn't really want to move. So to appease to that inner child, that girl, I bought a hula hoop and I would hula hoop in a garden, and my children had hula hoops and we'd hula hoop, and I just loved it. There was just this joy. And then I moved on to belly dancing and just loved the belly dancing and being down in my belly and the feeling of joy of moving in my belly. It doesn't have to be these such restricted, confined movements. It needs to be what fills you up with joy when you move your body. So if you're not quite sure, explore what you loved when you were a child. What did you love to do? Did you love to turn up the music and boogie? Or did you love to go cycling? Did you love to go swimming? What filled you up so that you just felt so good in your body? When we look at the way we move our body, we're also really restricting and limiting our movement even when we walk down the street. Women, for example, they walk like men, or walking straight, because we've wanted to maybe protect or shield or hide away our womanness, our sexuality, our voluptuousness, our curves. Whereas when we move as a woman, there is, if you move your awareness down to your navel when you walk, this figure 8 that happens that kind of rolls over each hip, and then you've got this beautiful sway. Whereas women move circular, but we've moved ourselves in this restricted straight line to stop that inner flow. When we're moving and walking down the street, this is men or women, to really drop down and Pay attention to your navel when you're walking, so that your walks are not up here in your head, that they're coming down from into core, and you'll find your movement feels much more satisfactory, much more fulfilling, and certainly much more alive. So again, when was the last time you moved your body in joy?